Okay, so in the end that was 30 buses in total, quite a lot of buses. One day I think we had 6, possibly 7. The shortest day was 3 days. And
3 days, 3 buses.
yeah, 3 buses. When I say 3 days, obviously I mean 3 buses.
The days and the buses all melded into one another. It was a really good jaunt. I mean, we had really good time. We stayed in very cheap accommodation. In fact, I worked it out last night that we paid, over the whole week, we paid £140 each for accommodation, which is not bad.
No, quite good. Most of it have been alright as well. I mean, even the ones that were slightly down market were still quiet and clean and reasonable bed. So, you know, what else do you need?
The most expensive night was the one in Spalding, where we had a terrible night's sleep, so it just goes to show.
But we did make up for it by getting a good breakfast the next morning, enough for about 5 people, I think.
And it just goes to show how good the public transport is. I mean, everyone moans about it, but we didn't miss a single connection. We did have to run sometimes, but the bus drivers, they're almost as on time as trains are. It's amazing. And even on days when we had 6 or 7 buses with just a few minutes between them, we managed to make all our connections. We had to come round to the coffee shop at the station. It was so cold. It's only 2 degrees outside, so...
I don't think it was as much as that, actually.
No, it feels like it's freezing. So, anyway, the best bits for me of the whole journey was the bus journey between Chelmsford and Saffron Walden, because it was so unexpectedly pretty down there. What about you?
Yeah, I think Saffron Walden for me was probably the prettiest place, probably the best part of the journey. In fact, it's so scenic around there with all the thatched houses and so on. It's lovely.
Durham was lovely. I'd like to go back to Durham, especially want to go back to that cafe in Durham. It was just the best food. And I think yesterday there was some really nice views from the bus. We could see how nice the Bamber and Seahorse houses route would be, so we'll get to see that in the summer. Oh, and coming across the moors was really nice, even though it was in a gale on a double-decker bus.
Yeah, I don't know how he did it.
It was quite hairy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's people were gripping onto their seats because the bus was just swerving over the moors.
Holding their children close to them.
So anyway, great thing to do. It was, really good fun. I mean, it wasn't, you'd think it would be super expensive to do something like that, even though the bus travel's free, but there is such cheap accommodation around if you look for it. And if you're not fussy, as long as the bed is comfortable and the room is clean, that's all you want really, isn't it? So... Mustn't
forget that we did see a Spitfire.
That's
and
true.
We saw the red arrows.
Yeah, that was good, yeah. So, anyway, that's it. See you on the next video, which will be back on the narrowboat, where our travel will be even slower than this week. Okay then, bye for now.
Bye.